Okay, I am replacing my taillight on my R60/5, which historically has been an incandescent bulb, with a new LED bulb array. That is what it is right there. And this even includes some downlights to light up the license plate. And 3 wires. They come with a little blade. And then they also give you the opposite connector of the blade, which is a little more standard female. So that female, I'm going to need to crimp on to the stock wires. I'm starting with the green with red stripe, which has been previously, let's see if I get my finger in the right place, right in here. And I'm also going to combine it with this aftermarket light that I have on that tail light, or the tail, like an aftermarket brake light on the license plate there for additional brightness. So I'm going to crimp in the green and red with this guy as well. We'll start from there. I'm using my tool. This is one that I get from vintageconnections.com. And this assembly is available in many places. I got mine from the Beamer shop. It is the, specifically if you're going to be look for the EI supplied bulb kit. They make them for all the different models. So here's to a little bit more brightness. So I am in the process of replacing my BMW Airhead R60/5 taillight with this nice LED one that I got from Beamer shop. Even his bottom facing plate lights, and it's nicely made, good quality, and it comes with 3 spade connectors. One of the things to know is this completely replaces the original. So this will sit in here, which is what these little standoffs are for. But there is also your blue wires for your turn signals that originally mount, both of them mount here, and those have to be removed, and so I put a little spade connector on here to be able to complete the circuit for the turn signals. Now the other thing to know is that everything came to a ground and grounded here, and now you've got your brown wire here going to a single ground, yet I still have this ground as well as an auxiliary light ground for this guy, which is not part of a normal setup. This is another additional LED for the brake. So nonetheless, so you're replacing the complete assembly, and they give you the spade connectors to connect your grounds and hots, but they don't give you any spade connectors for your turn signal, so you need to know about that. There's also your additional grounds, which I think what I'm going to do is convert this over to a single ground connector. So I can crimp this on one of the grounds coming from the main part of the bike, and then this creates a couple of bullet connectors, giving me 3 additional options. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the ground that comes with this and convert this to a bullet connector, and that'll allow me to connect all of my grounds together. Hopefully that all works out well, and it should be great. I've already tested all the connections. They look good, and everything's working as expected. Just making all the connections work so it's nice and tidy is my biggest issue. But the bulbs themselves are very nice, looks good quality, quite a bright light spectrum, so that's it. All right, so I've connected all my connections changed a couple over to bullet connectors so I can make all my grounds. And this thing is nice and bright as a running light. Very bright as a tail light or a brake light. You'll see it's got some white LEDs coming down for the license plate. And so that's all going to get stuffed up in here. And of course you got to do your blue connections from your tail lights and your grounds from your tail lights. The only thing I notice is that little auxiliary LED does blink with the tail because of the grounds and the size of the wires, the amount of resistance. But all is good, and this is my little triple bullet connector here, or 4-part connector to bring all my grounds together. Now this gets inserted in, and then the original goes over top. And I think the only thing I really need is maybe a new rubber gasket here. This one's a little chewed up. That's it. And pretty easy install overall, as long as you got a couple wiring crimpers. Pretty happy with the LEDs so far. Let's see how it is once it's on the bike and operational. All right, everything has been completed. And when you hit the brakes, there you go. Turn signals still work. Remember, the /5 does not have running lights, turn signals only. Cheers.